So let's get into our number one asked question.
Number one asked question since we've been married.
Yeah.
Pop it out.
All right, guys.
Everybody wants to know.
So everybody's always asking us why we don't have kids already. We've been
Yeah.
married for 4 years.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh my God, where are the kids? It's been a million years.
Guys, Ling and Lamb finally answered their most asked questions. Guys, I know most of you want to hear this, like you are curious and you want to hear their reason why they haven't had any child yet, guys, since they have been married for 4 years now, no baby, like they don't have any child yet. So they're going to be telling us everything, like the real story behind them staying for this long, guys. So before we start watching the video, let me welcome you all to my channel. Okay, hello my amazing people, welcome back again to the channel. How are you all doing? I hope you guys are doing all right. If so, let's give thanks to God. If you are new here, my name is Rose and you're watching Rose Martin's Vlogs. Please do it to subscribe and also turn on your post notification so that I get notified anytime I come back to drop a new video. For my returnees, thank you guys for always coming back. I really do appreciate. You guys are the
Far too
best.
long and we don't have children. So
Yeah.
today we're breaking down why and to
Yeah.
just talk about like
The
our
truth.
reality,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the reality of truly a lot of other couples around the world.
Yeah.
And it's not really a topic that I think is talked about a lot, so we're diving into it. So Bambi, take it away.
Number one reason why, for me, having kids when we came together was not my priority is I don't want to repeat the mistakes of my parents, right? I grew up, my grandparents from my mom's side had 8 children, right? Out of the 8 children,
That's like, I can't.
yeah. Out of the 8 children,
Yeah.
again, they did what it did, but there was no like success story. You know, they all just did like averagely or below, way below averagely. None of them picked up any form of like major career path that would inspire. You know, like again, we were poor. You know, but I didn't see any of the 8 kids try to elevate the family. You know, so again, I saw these 8 of them start having kids as well. You know, my mom has 4 kids. My mom's younger sister has 5 kids. You know, so like it's like I'm seeing all of these things, and I'm like, no, this is not how it should be. And when
Wow, I like seriously, he is giving a very, very vital reason to me, guys, because most families are like that. Yeah, most people, that is how they live. Like immediately they get married, the next thing is they'll start having kids, even when there's like financially they are not there. Yeah, they'll just start producing kids where there is no money, and these kids will grow up them to they'll want to do the same thing, you get. But his mentality is totally different from his people, like the way they did theirs. He doesn't want to follow the same footstep, just as other children grew up and them too they started having kids, but he just wants to make it his own different, because you cannot start having kids when there is no, like, no finance, no, like your plans are not already gathered concerning having kids. You know, kids, having kids, like bringing kids to the world and you not being prepared for them is another thing, guys. So Lamb, the husband, went further explaining that the reason why they haven't had any kid yet is because he was trying to figure their relationship out, like they're married, they just got married, so he was just trying to figure themselves out, like their ability and all that, guys.
I was literally trying to figure us out,
Yeah, like
you know?
your life,
Yeah, you know,
like our life now coming together as two people as one.
yeah, 2 people as one. There were so many things I didn't understand, which we're gonna break down. But my first thing was having a kid, immediately getting married without proper understanding who I am married to, without understanding our strengths together, and then try to build a sustainable financial what is it called,
Foundation.
foundation and life before we bring you know, a third party into the picture, you know. So I'll stop there and let you give me your point, then I'll continue.
So your first point was the financial part.
Well, my first point is I didn't want to repeat the mistakes of, you know, having kids
When you're not like financially.
when you're not mentally, financially, you know, and compatibility between you and the person you're getting married when you're ready.
Yeah.
You know, like
Okay, yeah.
That's the first thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then for me, I would say that just personally, like growing up, I didn't have the same experience, right? I don't come from like a really big family. There's a lot of my family I don't even know. So it was always very small, close knit. Me, my mom, dad, brother, nah. So I'm used to like the opposite. And then I think growing up also, like I was always very like career driven. I was always focused on like being the absolute best that I could be in the career path that I wanted, and then being married. And I just never really thought about kids because it just wasn't, it's never truly been a desire of mine. But, you know, I also felt like if I get married, you know, when I get married, because I always knew I'd be married, like I had a great example of marriage at home. And so I knew like when I got married, if kids come, it would probably be something that, like if it happens, if that's what God wants, I always felt like it would be like so far into the relationship because the priority and focus for me was always getting established with the person I'm with.
Yeah.
Spending like tons of time with them, whether that's a year, 4 years, or 14, whatever that looks like, everybody's different. And establishing that foundation for me was always so much, you know, took priority over like, okay, when am I gonna have kids? So I would say like, well, your foundation was like making sure, right, like mentally you guys are good, financially, and like you said, then knowing each other. Those are essentially my same things as well. But yeah.
And now let me take it a little further. So when we got married, I didn't have a job. We were living with your parents.
Yeah.
From the first year you get married, people expect that you should have kids immediately. Now, 99% of the people trying to put pressure on us to have kids when we got married, they didn't even know if what our financial situation was. I was living in your bedroom in your parents' house. I can't even imagine.
No.
Bambi,
It wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked.
I can't even imagine.
We didn't have any space for us. Like how we survived.
How we survived in that room
like,
is a mystery, and I can't even imagine.
Like seriously, this one is very, very, very necessary, and it's very, very important for them to say it because most people are there like that. They don't even care. Like they don't even care. Immediately you get married, they want you to start having kids. The pressure they will give to you and your life, that like you will get tired of this life. Seriously, people are like that. Like seriously, people really need to stop pressurizing people on having kids or doing things when they don't want to do yet. Yeah. If they want to have kid, they will have kid without your permission. They will not even come and ask you first. You get I remember when they were actually pressurizing Bella. You guys know Bella and Shares in Bibera house. Yeah. Whenever Bella go live on TikTok, people will go to her comment section and ask her, yeah, you never like maybe some people say if she's pregnant or is she not pregnant. They were just asking her question concerning pregnancy. And Bella immediately like she just shunned them and said no one should ask her if she's pregnant again. Like if she wants to get pregnant, she'll get pregnant without their permission. You get people are like that.
I see this pregnancy thing again, I'm going to block the person. As an adult that I am, if I want to be pregnant, I can. I don't need permission from anybody to be pregnant. But I'm not. And if I were, I don't need to tell anybody about it. So please, let's stop talking about it. So if I see anyone mention pregnancy again, I'll block you.
People even did know and didn't care.
Yes, people don't care, you know, and this is why this conversation is so important, because sometimes people act like they don't care, but then the consequence of their decision, they put that pressure on everybody around them. You know, I don't want to call anybody to say, oh please, I need your help to pay
diapers.
I need diapers, and I need to pay for my child's school fees. That's a huge responsibility. So when we got married, we were in mom and dad's house. We couldn't afford. So these are the list of things I was trying to figure out first. One, how do I even survive with you in America? I'm new here. That's one. Two, at that time we didn't even have medical insurance. You know, we didn't even have.
I did through my job, but that
Okay,
was
you
it.
did through
Yeah.
your job, but as a family,
Yeah.
we don't have medical insurance. So I had like a list of things that I felt like I need to check them off. Not the first year, because that's another thing I want to say. A lot of times, people make lifetime decisions over short-term success. You know, let's say,
Right.
okay, one of the years God blessed us financially. You know, it was
Like
just
I got a raise.
Yep,
at
you
my
got-
job, or like a bonus, just
Yep.
a one-time bonus.
a one-time bonus from your job, or you got a quick raise
Yeah.
from your job. I've seen people who go off just that little success and just immediately have a child, right? For me, I was like, yes, we made money the first year, but what is the second year going to look like? Now, when we now became self-employed and we started operating our business ourselves, you know, my priority now moved from, okay, can we sustain, you know, can we build multiple sources of income, sustain? Let's get to the point where paying bills is no longer our headache. You know, like we no longer have to choose between, oh, should we pay for the car or should we pay for the house? Personally, I'm too scared to even bring a child into the picture, because for me, that is what I saw my parents go
Yeah.
through. You know, I always say, like, my parents didn't enjoy their life. You know, it's almost like they lived all their life trying to give us a good life.
Wow, both of them spoke really very well, guys. Not everybody thinks like this. Like, seriously, they spoke so well and very, very mature, guys. And this thing, people really need to watch and learn. Yes, guys, this is educative and, like, seriously, people really need to change their mentality. Okay, guys, I hope you've learned something. You've heard their own story. Now you know why they, since they got married up to now, they don't have any child yet, guys. And I believe maybe they are planning. Okay, they are planning very, maybe very soon they will, but let us not pressurize people. Okay, guys, I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your post notification after subscribing so they get notified anytime I come back to drop a new video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.